Hey there viewers, and we are on day 23 of the website design challenge. My name is Roy, I'm a web designer, and we are doing a easy wallet concept, which is a startup who makes it easy to invest in cryptocurrency with certified wallets targeting private investors. And before we get into the challenge, if you do find the content useful, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and let's get into the challenge. Okay, so we are into the challenge, and straight away again I try to focus on the copy. How can I make this easy to understand? And with cryptocurrency, I know that the process can be quite painful to invest, so what I'm doing here, really, I'm just saying we make it easy to invest in cryptocurrency for private investors. And then from there, I just straight away put in the CTA. I'm thinking that this is an app, so straight away I've got the download button, and from there I just put in certified wallets because that was an important keyword, and I decided to call it Easy Wallet, which probably might be one of the worst names, but why not just have a simple name? And what I did there, I'm starting to use auto layout quite a lot, which is really nice because you can use, there's an option in there where you can do space between items. But anyway, we are then going into a slow down version of creating the card. If you like these glass card effects, I've made the width 412 by 660 with a border radius of 40 pixels, and this was a really good tutorial by the Halo lab. You can find them on Dribble, and they basically just show the tutorial on this, and I just followed along. So I'm just showing you how I done it, which is exactly the same thing as them. The only difference I couldn't do is do these nice borders that they did, but I did practice this a couple of, well, maybe half an hour. And so here what they advise you to do is to put a radial gradient from the top left to the right bottom, from white 100% white to 0% white, and then from there I think I'm just playing around with the values, and I made it pure white, and you can't really see it that well because of the background. It's currently a very light grey, so I think what I do here is I decide to go with orange, which is really, I thought let's go with a warm colour, and I just started playing around with how strong it gets. I decided to go with orange because I felt it's a bit more friendly. Maybe it's easy, I'm not sure if that's why Easyjet went with orange, but again I'm giving it a border 3.5 on the outside of solid white. You can see straight away that you got the nice card effect on there, and then one key area of this is putting an effect on it, which is a background blur. Let's see if I do that, if I remember correctly, background blur, and then 42 pixels, and you're not going to see anything until you put something behind it. So a very good test is to put a nice big circle behind it and give it a strong color, which I decided to go with orange, keeping with the theme. And then as soon as I put it behind, I think I group it and then put it behind, and you'll see it straight away, which is pretty cool. And you've probably seen this throughout Dribble. So again here I'm just trying to lay it out. I put a try it in the CTA. I thought maybe that might be a bit better than just download, and sometimes it's nice to put an icon in the main CTA just to make it stand out a bit with an arrow. And then here I'm thinking the typical thing with crypto is the trending up or the values going up. I thought that's one key icon that I could put in there. So now I'm trying to look for a photo with someone with a phone, and the nice thing about having someone with a phone, you kind of but not showing their face, just their hand. You're trying to let the user imagine themselves holding the phone and seeing the their investment going up. So that's what I'm trying to portray in the image. And I think it's quite nice that some landing pages, if the process is complex, they tend to have a video just to intro the user what the business is about. So that's why I decided to put a video in there. Now I just drop all the images in, even if I don't go with them, just to see how they look near the design, and then from there I just end up placing this image, which I thought could work well. My intention was to also rotate the glass card, which I did do, but I think you don't have to keep rotating it. It kind of feels like it's coming outside of the phone or just on top of the phone. And then here I'm just looking at the image of what could be a good user or happy user. She's looking at the card, which is quite nice, but it's quite a small image because she's the subject. There's quite a lot of space around her. Anyway, I decided to change the font to space grotesque and then make the actual card font space mono, which is quite nice to use mono sometimes, especially for numbers or so here I just put in straightforward your balance. And then this is another way to create a curvy chart. You just use the vector, the pen tool, and then once you're happy with that, you just use the you just go to the anchor points. And then what you have to make sure you do here is when you let's say if you click on it, which you do there, just click on all of them, and that could work. But then one technique is to make sure that they're all horizontal like this. So I'm just making sure that I'm making the points horizontal, or 90 180 degrees. As you can see here, it's all horizontal, and now you got that nice chart look. This one I wasn't sure, so I just made that. Oh, there you go. I think I'll probably delete that point at the end. And then the last one, I will then make that horizontal the other way, so you can see now it has that nice chart look to it. And again, I think the style, I didn't want to go too crazy with how it could look. You got the gradient charts and stuff, but I just kept it very simple. It kind of felt very minimal anyway. So from there I just put a little value in there saying it's gone up by a certain percentage. That's another thing you'll see on these cryptocurrencies, and if you've invested. And now what I'm doing, I put in the image, and I thought, let me try and rotate it into that phone, or the same rotation, but I wasn't having a lot of success. But I thought maybe that's a bit overkill for now. Maybe I just keep it straight, and that seemed to work. And another nice technique with these glass cards is if you have anything on top, which is what I'm doing here, the green icon, I thought, okay, maybe I can make a shadow below the icon, so it's a radial gradient from top left to bottom right, and that's quite a nice effect because it's kind of making it a bit more realistic that it's coming from the icon. So that's quite nice. It's a nice little touch, not just because you're dealing with shadows and you're dealing with a glass card, so a glass card, to make it more real, is going to reflect with certain colors. So I got quite lucky with the background image. It's orange already, so I thought, yeah, let's stick to orange, and it makes the image stand out more. And then now I'm just placing different users in the video, and I thought this girl seemed to suit it better because she's got the right color top as well, which matches with the green. And I tried with this image just to see how it could work, and even that could work. So this hand in the phone, I think even that could work as well. The white beaming screen, not always great for the eyes in the night time, but and then I tried to change the background to very light green, and even that could work. It's really clean and mint and feels very simple. And yeah, I changed the text to white because I thought the contrast was a bit better, and I didn't go a solid black on the colors there. But yeah, so we're actually getting near to the end of the challenge, so I do hope you find the content useful. Any feedback, please leave it in the video comments, and if you're taking on these challenges, do reach out to me. I put my social media links in the description on Twitter, Instagram. You can find me there on Dribble if you're on there, and always happy to bounce ideas. And then what I did right at the end, I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but we are backed by Crypto Corp and powered by Super Corp. And I think that's quite a nice touch sometimes when you show that when a startup is backed by a bigger player possibly, and it's good to show that just for support and put an underline on the company, so it's a link to check them out with a shield and a tick just to show a bit of protection. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.